And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Darren.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Another one sent foul. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Play ball. Leading off for the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
Indianapolis Indians. 5.
There is rain in the.
Let's play ball.
Digging in now, Darren James. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Two out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. Jefferson. And the throw to first ends the inning. Up 3 down. At the plate, Rosell Herrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 0-2 home. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping up now, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Johnson looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a group.
Digging in, Gerald Hoff. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gerald Hoff.
1-1-1-1.
Hit out toward second. To his right, James. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail it here 3-0. So digging in now, Darren James. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Pitch on the way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Darren James will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Fouled off. Stewart over at second. Gamble at first. 2 out in the inning. Now another 0-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Brian Servone. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one. And tonight's final, 7-3. Miami rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ryan Warner takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Now from the Windy City, Lamont Barker is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approach.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Striding into the box, Norman Lundy. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Hard hit ball to second. James is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Riding in once again, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ian Happ.
Hit out towards second.
Go, dig,
beats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So a big moment here, and standing in, Johnny Ryder, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Brian Johnson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Brian Johnson.
Darren James will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Darren James.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that will throw towards home plate.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
There he goes. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Anderson makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Digging in once again, Darren James. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch, and he takes ball 1. The 1-0 lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And it's fouled away. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hit hard towards second. And this gets down. And with nobody out, will they push it? And the throw in gets away from him. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. He'll make the catch, but it ought to be academic now. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one. We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the finale of this four-game set between the Miami. Now batting Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
James.
First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
So stepping in, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching it.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Into the box, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Brian Servone. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Servo.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Right side hit hard. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
He's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th. A 2-0 finish today. The Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor.
An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Now baseball under.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Darren James. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. And he falls behind now 2-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
The 2-1 home. Back up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly, and there's one down now. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Popped him up. Shaw has a play. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Darren James. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1-1. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And that misses 2-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
3-2 now. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see, they rank down near the bottom of the NL in that department. Runner goes for second. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Left for the Cubs. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Darren James. He singled his last time up. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Runner goes for third. A bounce it to the left side. Backhanded on to first, and they get the double play. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
Ready now, Darren James. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Darren James.
He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He's got it 1 away.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
7 runs on.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Next for Milwaukee, John McKenzie. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
John
The 2-1.
McKenzie.
1-1. Side. 2-2. And that is into right field. A base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know.
Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Garcia has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another chance. Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hit on the ground to third. Shaw has it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Digging in, Devin Travis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Travis.
On the ground to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Round to second base. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through. The pitcher, David Mejia, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, out. 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no error. Into the box now, John McKenzie is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
McKenzie.
The 1-2 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Teoscar Hernandez.
A ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready once again, Darren James. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Gamble, the runner at second with 1 away. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the from the Queen City. So coming to the plate, Darren James, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1. Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 2-2 one more time. Yanked fouled off to the right. Hard hit at third. Suarez is right there. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please? So digging in now, Rafael Veras. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Rafael Veras.
Hit out towards second. James takes it in. And that's the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Thought? Now to the plate, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Darren James.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
Left fielder Ben Gamble.
He's running. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. A hit in 2 tries so far.
James.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Now the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed and
now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ready now for Cincinnati. Rafael Veras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. Play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but
so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Darren James. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Stand up, stand up.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. Caratini rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
The 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the lead is now 7-2.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish.
Chicago Cubs, 7 runs, 8 hits.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati tonight. Lucas Sims gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Darren James.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Veras giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you? Stepping in, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. Misses off the plate. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Three and 1 to him now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gamble.
Runners on the move for second. And he'll step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. James aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to first. And he'll dive back in. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. One there, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. The next Cub up, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Popped him up. Cortez is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys. Striding in, Blake Trahan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to play.
1-1-1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. James is there on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. In now for the Reds, Rafael Veras.
The center fielder, Rafael Veras.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Darren James.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
The hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1-1, here it comes.
Ball 2.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1 strike.
Here you go. Make the turn. Make the turn. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box now, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes it.
So striding forward now, Mariano Diaz. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter. But it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10 runs.
Afternoon baseball now. Tyler Mahle gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez, for his career in this matchup. He's 0 for 4. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Happ scoops it up. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He reached on a single in his first try.
Darren James.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Trahan ranges to his left. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball. Stepping in, Darren James. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
0-2. Here it is. To
Pick up
third.
the ball, stand right here on the back,
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So it's no. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Rafael Veras. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Darren James.
Now batting, the second baseman, Darren James.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Chopper to short. High hop, and he barehands it. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Now batting, the catcher, D'Angelo Cortez.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now in the box, Darren James. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Just out in front of that one. Still 2-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first. 1 away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's always nice to keep it.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top. Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago... Austin Voth, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row? It hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
The count now at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Now another 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting line. Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. James over to his left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. I have to imagine. Coming to the plate now, Darren James, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2-1. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand a couple. So striding in, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Standing in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Behind 0-2 now. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-2. This is pulled into right. Piscotty's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Digging in to try it again, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Well, baseball is a game of streaks to run, so the four-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game.
Just a couple of miles. Digging in, Darren James, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. So in now for Chicago, Darren James, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Jankowski's there for it. And that ends the inning. Cubs. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 1-2. Popped him up. James shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. In now, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And now for Washington, Spencer Keyboom, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Spencer
1-1. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. James fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Darren James. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys.
Juan Soto to the plate now.
For the Nationals, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Hit hard on the ground to second. James from the outfield grass. And there's one away.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
For the ball game.
4-2 the final score tonight.
Washington Nationals, 4 runs, 7 hits.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Now batter, second baseman, Darren James.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lifted in the air out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
And there he goes towards second. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, the left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Hot shot to third.
Hold up right
Rendon
there.
is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Jordan Lyles please. Comes on to pitch now. 8-2 is how this one ends today. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the second. Now from the wind, Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Hit sharply on the ground. James scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Now at the plate, Darren James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Darren James.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Eflin has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts? Standing in, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. Twos all over the place.
Baseman.
2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. There is Franco on to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. Is that next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Eflin. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Zach Eflin.
And on the ground out to second. James moving to his right. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Darren James. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The second baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
James.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And this is taken for a ball, high and tight. 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for him.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Play ball to second. 4. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Digging in now, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Bellinger in foul ground, and that retires the side. Cubs settling in now, Roman Quinn. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Roman Quinn.
One.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You know, D-roll, the old school thinking something.
Here's Javier Baez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Javier Baez.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. Chicago put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory.
For tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 9.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon. At the plate, Roman Quinn. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Roman Quinn.
One.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. In time to first, and there are 2 away. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Stepping up now, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
In the dirt here. Flores leads off second with one gone in the inning. Count remains at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Stepping into the box, Roman Quinn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Roman Quinn.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. Going to be a tough play. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Javier Baez, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. The 1-1. Be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Darren James, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. 3-0 the final score in this one today. The Cubbies jumped out to an early